That's Menachem. The Menachem means moving. After Tishrei, we daven so much, our lips are still moving at the end, after Tishrei. And what the moving is after a conversation. So you think about what I could have said, what I didn't say, after a conversation, I should have said this, I should have said that. So that's the movement of...
It's usually after an argument.
After a deposition, you're always thinking about...
I should have said that. That's Menachem. That says it's fine. Okay, so we have the three sacrifices of Zivchei Shal Miyachid, Zivchei Shal Mitziba, Vashem Mitzayra. And now we have the three mitzvahs. Zivchei Shal Miyachid, Artu Unim Smicha Chayim. You have to lean on it when it's alive with Tenufa. Shchutin, but you wave it after it's shechted. Ve'im Bem Tenufa Chayim, but you don't wave it while it's alive. That's the private shlamim. Zivchei Shal Mitziba, Tenufa Chayim, Ushchutin. You have to wave it twice when it's alive and after the shechita. That was the machlekes, Rabbi and the Chachamim. Is it done exactly the same or not? Ve'im Bem Smicha, but you don't lean on it. And Asher Mitzayra, Ton Smicha Tenufa Chay, Ve'im Bei Tenufa Shachat. The Asher Mitzayra is smicha and it's waved while it's alive, but not after it's slaughtered. The Gemara asks, Zivchei Shal Miyachid Tenufa Chayim Mikal V'chayim. Why don't we have Tenufa Chayim by the Zivchei Shal Miyachid, by the regular sacrifice? We have a Kal V'chayim. Ma Zivchei Shal Mitzibur, just like the communal sacrifice, She'ein Tunet Smicha Chayim, it doesn't require smicha. However, Tunet Tenufa Chayim, but it has to be waved. So Zivchei Shal Miyachid, the peace offering of a private individual, She'tunet Smicha Chayim, it's much more strict. It has smicha while it's alive. In adin She'tunet Tenufa Chayim, is it not a Kal V'chayim? That things that don't have smicha require waving. This that has smicha, for sure should require waving. The Gemara says, Miyat Rachmana Gabe Shalmei Tzibur, Oisam. It says by the communal sacrifice, Oisam them, Oisam Lemuti Zivchei Shal Miyachid, them, only them. It's excluding the private offering, where you don't do the waving while it's alive. Use Zivchei Shal Mitzibur to Smicha Mikal V'chayim. Let's do it the other way. Let the communal sacrifice require smicha. We have a Kal V'chayim. What's a Kal V'chayim? Ma Zivchei Shal Miyachid She'ein Tunin Tenufa Chayim. When it comes to a private individual, his sacrifice does not need to be waved. However, Tunin Smicha, but you have to lean on it. Zivchei Shal Mitzibur She'tunin Tenufa Chayim. By the communal sacrifice, you do need to wave it. It's much stricter than the private sacrifice. In adin She'tunin Smicha, for sure should require smicha. Ravina Gemir Shtei Smichas B'tzibur. We have learned that there's only twice smicha by a communal sacrifice, and these are Parham Davar Shel Tzibur and the Sarah Mishtaleach. The Parham Davar Shel Tzibur, if the Sanhedrin makes a mistake, and the congregation follows their teaching, and then they realize that it was a mistake, so they bring a communal sacrifice and they have to lean on it. So that's one. And the other one is the Sarah Mishtaleach has to be leaned on. The goat that's sent to Azazel has to be leaned on. That's also communal sacrifice. Other than that, there's no smicha by communal sacrifice. Gemiri, I guess, means it's halacha l'meisha misina. So we know that from tradition, so that's why we don't use this Kal V'chayim. The Gemara now asks, the Asher Mitzayra ton tenufa shachat. Let the Asher Mitzayra, the sacrifice, the guilt offering that the Mitzayra brings when he's becoming purified, it should require waving after it's slaughtered. Mikal V'chayim, we have a Kal V'chayim. When it comes to a private individual's peace offering, it does not require waving while it's alive. However, tunin tenufa shchutin, but it requires to be waved after it's slaughtered. So Asher Mitzayra, the guilt offering of a Mitzayra, of a leper, Shatan tenufa chayim, and adin shatan tenufa shachat, is it not a Kal V'chayim that it should require tenufa after waving after it's slaughtered? It says Miyat Rachman Agav Shal Miyachid Oisai. It says it. You wave it. And the whole pasuk is to wave it, a tenufa, to wave it, a tenufa in front of Hashem. Waving it excludes Asher Mitzayra. Tanu Rabbanan. The rabbis taught in the Bais. Chamisha shehiviu karban echad. 5 people that brought one sacrifice in partnership. Echad meinif al yedei kulam. One of the partners can do the waving for all of them. You can't have all of them waving because there would be an interruption between each person's hands and the waving. It has to be done specifically in a specific way, so one person can do it for all of them. Viha isha, what about the woman? Kayin meinef al yada. Now, al yada means for her.
For her, shaliach.
For her, yeah. Bavura. For her. The commentaries ask here that they're not waving it for her. She doesn't need to wave it. We've already excluded her waving before. Okay. But it means that it's waved, but it's not for her.
By Soita?
Now, by a Soita, Soita needs both waving and
For sure, he's waving.
but if we're talking about the Shlamim, the Kayin waves it for her. So too, someone that sends his karbanos from Medinas Hayam, from overseas.
The mail-in ballot.
That's right. How current, right? So Kayin meinef al yadai. The Kayin waves it for him. Now, there's a big Tosfos over here that discusses if a person is really allowed to do this, because he has a mitzvah to do the smicha. He's going to do the smicha.
How do we know he's alive?
Right. Actually, that's one of the cases that's one of the things that Tosfos discusses is that it could be that Rabbi, even the fact that we're looking in the Gemara is cheating.
Oh.
We should know it by heart. Everything. It's many levels. So one of the possibilities here is that we're talking about someone that the inheritors are bringing the sacrifice where their smicha wasn't required. Okay. Stop over there.
Do you bring a korban if somebody passed away?
Not a chat.